since I was a child, I've been able to see and feel spirits and other things that were beyond most people's perception. And my brothers and sisters can too. Very strange things used to happen when we were little, if we were all together and talking about this energy that we could feel, or these presences, or if we talked about it, we had, you know, like things like outside, if it was at night, like all the floodlights would turn on and off, like in different moments when we spoke about different things. And we had very strange experiences with glasses, you know, like one glass flew across the room once and smashed when we were talking about a really big, intense thing. I don't know, my best friend died as well when I was like 21. We were like so close. And so then she came and visited me and started talking to me too. I saw, you know, she sat on the end of my bed. I could feel my bed pressed down, and I could have conversations with her and understand about her transition and why that happened and how that happened to her. But being so sensitive, it was also very hard. So sensitive people often have, you know, problems with depression or anxiety and all these things, because basically you're picking up on everybody's energy everywhere you go. So that was a big lesson as well. So everything's been teaching me. I used to be a ski instructor, and I used to teach skiing, and I had an accident and hurt my neck really badly, and then wanted to learn more about my body and how to heal it, or about anatomy. So I studied massage therapy and started massaging people. And while I was massaging people, like really weird things started happening again that reminded me of when I was a child, and all these things would happen. I got really sick as well, and lost a lot of faith in. I followed the Western medical regime a lot until the point where I was just so sick that I decided that I was going to try all this meditation that I'd learnt in a really big, powerful way. So I was sort of at the point in my life where I couldn't do anything. I was bedridden, and decided to try meditation for pain and see if that would help, because the strongest painkillers were even touching it. And so I was just spending hours a day in darkness, well, just all day basically in darkness, and then meditating for as much as I could. And then these powerful energies were just coming through me that were just massive, and my awareness of these spirits that had been around me my whole life were just talking to me. These were more like my guides and angels and my own guidance system, and they were saying to me really clearly that I was going to be doing all these things and that I needed to give messages to people. And they were specific people, so I listened to what the messages were, and they were my friends or different people that I knew, and I sent out those messages just as little text messages, you know, from my bed. And then I would just get these responses back of people going, "Oh wow, that's really amazing, I don't know how you did that." And I was like, "Oh, I was just really in meditation and told I needed to give you this message." And so I just kept following this instinct and this guidance that I was receiving, and kept stepping forward and doing more and more. And the more I did, the more information they gave me. So at the beginning it was just a small picture, like it looks like this, just do this, and then I'd do that, and then it would get bigger, and I'd do that and it would get bigger. And so eventually it got to the point where I just had no choice. There was, you know, I just had to keep doing it, and more people were asking me, more people would find out about it. And yeah, it's just developed and grown from there.